Oh, Leo, this is for you. This is going to be a reading for you. Hopefully the lighting's alright. I had to turn one of the lights because, yeah, I'm trying not to get a headache. It's like, yeah, my head's just wanting to kind of throb. So I don't know if you're having trouble with headaches or not, but yeah, it just started. If you like the content I create, please do consider following. And, you know, I prayed, and, yeah, we want this reading to be in your highest good for Leo. Drawn to this deck, so we're going to go with it. Okay. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know, Spirit? Okay. Ten of Wands. Something's off limits. It looks like it's you know, I feel like there's been a burden and something has been off limits. We need to figure out what. Clarify for me. Okay. It's got to do with money. And it's got to do with also another person, it feels like. A Knight of Cups. Okay. Something around money has been off limits. So I don't know if this is dealing with someone that you dealt with and it's put you in a place. Okay, it's going to be different for different people. Get ready for it. Okay, for some of you, this is someone from your past. They put you in a bad place around money. Yeah. And it's like, you know, you're trying to figure out how to go forward, but you keep looking backwards. Whoever this was, it feels like they talked a big game, you know, but they hurt you in the long run. You had to end up cutting them out of your life. I feel like they made a lot of empty promises. They promised you something wonderful. They promised you the world, but you just never did see it. You know, it's like it just wasn't there. Well, things are about to change for you now. The Wheel of Fortune's here. You need to stop looking backwards because something's being offered that you're going to miss if you're not careful. And then here is our Ten of Wands. You see what I'm saying? You're carrying a heavy burden, but it's like things are about to change. You've got this, you know. And don't worry about, you know, we got Judgment here. Don't worry about them getting theirs. Karma's got your back. Yeah, on this. So whether they get it now, see, they were player type energy. Because there's the Knight of Wands. Yeah, karma will get them. They'll get what they deserve. You know, karma comes back around. It really does. You can make what you want happen. You got everything you need to do it. Get out of your head. You know, uncover your eyes because they're not really bound. You got this. You got the Empress. You're coming out as the Empress. So you definitely got this. Now do be careful because the Empress is very fertile. You know, this could be a time if you don't want to have more children or if you don't want to have children. Yeah, unless you know you're at the age where you don't have, you're not going to have children. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, nonetheless, do be aware that yeah, the Empress has come out. So see, I feel like that person may have been stringing you along and actually with someone else. I feel like that, you know, double dealing. Double dipping, you know. And then they got very defensive, you know. The tower came down. You may have had lots of arguments with them. And what you don't know is that there was other people. There was more. And this person here probably doesn't know it either. This person was a player. They played the game of love. They played that game. a very foolish individual that would rush in, promise you the world, and leave you wondering. That's exactly what this person was. And I hate to say it, but for some of you, you may have married them. And they left you single. Now, if you didn't, you may have been in a relationship with them. If you weren't in a relationship with them, then, you know, you may have, I mean, I'll be honest with you, count yourself lucky, because it feels like that this person, they really know how to get what they want where the justice system was at. And, you know, it wasn't very equal. You see, they're being fed crumbs. So, I feel like for some of you, this person, you know, really took you for a number. And for some of you, you didn't get that far. I feel glad that you didn't. And now you've got your guard up. It's got you thinking, wondering. But it's time to sow those seeds, because you'll make happen what you want happen. You got to not stay in the back, though. Not stay back there looking at that past person because of what they done. Not everyone's not like that, but at the same time, don't be naive. You don't want to make the same choices, the same mistakes. You get what I'm saying? Learn from that person. Learn those lessons, and then you won't repeat them. Okay, so now can we get any about anything else? Let's see. A tower came down. A tower is supposed to come down. Because things got to be moved around, shifted around. Okay, we got that Ten of Wands. You know, struggle, hardship, carrying a load. If you look at it back here, right there it is. Carrying a big old burden, a big old load. And then the Tower comes, and it you know, it's time for it to be shaken up. So that's change. You know, that's the ending of something. That's change. Things is being shifted around because they're supposed to, because they need to be. You may be taken out of a bad situation. Princess of Chalices, getting back out there. Okay, so, yeah, but, oh my goodness. Okay. So now's the time to shine. Now's the time to give to yourself. You got this. You bring forth what you want. You can do it. Four of Pentacles, you know, you got lots of, it feels like to me, you feel like you got lots of choices, but it's right there in front of you. He's got the key in his hand. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't stay stuck in that past, I'm telling you. Because that person, they're going to get their karma. They're just holding you back. You see what she's holding on her platter there? Yeah, don't stay in that place, because you don't want to keep on doing the same thing over. You don't want to keep stuck. You don't want this person keeping you stuck. It feels like move past that. Got the Four of Cups there. Four of Chalices. Clarify that Four of Chalices, please, Spirit. Clarification. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. We didn't have them cards come out. Okay. Someone's going to communicate with you, and it's almost like they're trying to feed you poison. You see that? Don't allow anyone to just tell you whatever and believe it. Be aware that, you know, your back's not really up against the wall. You got this, but don't allow them to feed you bullcrap. It could be that person. Yeah, you got this. Queen of Chalices. You've got this. Don't allow anyone to take it, you know, take what you have away from you as far as your dignity, your, yeah. Because it feels like that, for some of you, it feels like someone's actually trying to take away, you know, your livelihood and everything. You may have been married to them, maybe going through court or something. I feel like you've got this, though. Just don't go about it in a vindictive manner, because that's not going to get you what you want. Yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune. And there's the Emperor. So for those of you that are going through, I feel like they're going to make a monkey of themselves. They're going to make themselves look foolish. See, this is a higher power. This is, possibly a judge or such. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's starting to turn. The thing is watch how you act. Don't you act all out of whack, because allow them to show their true colors. That feels like what's going to help you. Ace of Wands. You got the strength to get through this, even though you feel like you don't. Five of Swords. This person, whoever this was, must have been very vindictive. And still are. The sun will shine, even though it feels like it won't. There's Temperance. You'll find your peace again. You'll find your balance. It just takes time. But you got this. You can do this. And when you look at these cards, what do the cards tell you? I feel like that people should try to feel what the cards are saying to them without what I'm saying, because you can get your own personal reading that way. Not to mention, it helps to strengthen your intuition. Happiness again. See, leaving that, you see that blow up behind? Yeah. So I feel like you got this. It's a very hard, it feels like, situation though, that you've been enduring or going through. It does feel very hard. Okay. But it's like it's time for a shift. Time for a change. And it's like things are going to start moving in a different way, because it's time. It's time for that. Let's get you a Moonology card here. Okay, Leo, you got a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. That's awesome. Do you see that? And do you see it's the scales? The scales leveling out. That's awesome. Let's get you a animal oracle card. Spirit animal for Leo. Okay, I'm supposed to cut it. Okay, you got elk nobility. And it says, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. You got this. You got this totally going forward. Let's get you a gemstone oracle card. And this reading's not going to be for everyone. If it doesn't fit for you, just leave it. Check your birth chart. You may need to look at your moon sign reading or Venus. Okay, you got Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. And yes, it is. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. Be you. Let's get you a angel oracle. Oh, okay. Well, they threw it out. You got 9 of action. Look at that. And it says, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So that is what I've got for you, Leo. Until next time, love you. If you like the content, please do follow.